Ok, tuvimos que hacer pausa dramática, pero somos libres. ¿Estar acá?
I don't suppose there's out I can say to make you change your mind. So I'll
No.
just tell you to stay safe.
Gracias.
Nan won't take kindly to losing her best customer, especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to Ash.
And we wouldn't want to anger old Nan.
You mean you'll buy some off us? Welcome to the Big Hammer.
Big Hammer. Ouroboros. Puedo construirme el cinturón este. Los hijos de Ouroboros. Hacerme esos dos. Pero para hacerme el Crotterdamerum. ¿Dónde consigo Dark Steel?
Anything else I can make for you? I've got some good stuff for you.
Véndame cositas para curarme, a ver. Idiota.
Thank you. Right on, here you go. Thank you.
Esto es el momento.
Is there else you need?
Todo
Right
necesito.
on, here you go.
Okay. Here you go. Here you go.
All done then.
Okay,
Are you all set then?
pausa para salvar. Ya había salvado hace poco, pero no sé qué va a pasar acá. Entonces, todo lo voy a salvar. Entonces me paso como 3 horas. Estás aquí gratis, ¿no?
I couldn't have made it this far without you, Torgal.
Ya, Torgal.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
Ay, qué cosas.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
Tiene toda la pinta que de verdad voy para la pelea final.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Until then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear.
I do not envy them.
¿Cuál iremos a entrar todos juntos, man? Switch es demasiado fuerte. Revisemos el mapa. Si tengo algo por hacer allá, como side quest, algo, ya no tengo nada, ¿no? No me aparece nada. Rex, ahí. Hey Joshua, vámonos.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part.
Yes.
And ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
At once.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
Quiero construir la espada. Me falta un ingrediente. Bueno, no. Material.
You all know what it
Espero que se grabe bien.
that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
1, 2, 3, van 4 dominants. El pobre Gav no tiene nada. Me mandó todo, miren. Todo. Alguien se va a tener que quedar peleando mientras nosotros avanzamos. ¿Qué va a pasar?
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
¿Qué Final 15 esto? Está lo horrible. Feo que eres.
Welcome, sons of fire.
interesante porque Chile es la primera vez que actúa. Bueno, utiliza voz en el juego, creo. Creo que ustedes van a necesitar volverse Dominante ahí. Volverse Primes. El bichejo ese.
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
Plano raro ahí, como todos los final. Mandan un plano raro para pelear.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him and we leave.
Primer pelea como no es la última. Rift. Los colores. Siempre que ponen esas llamitas se ve todo bien el juego. Deja muy bien. Espacio. La cósmica.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor, we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Espero que no tenga más de un final. No porque me moleste jugar más, sino porque quiero como que quede como no la decisión equivocada, después tengo que hacer otra vez, tomar otra decisión y no voy a estar seguro.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies, and so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his God's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born.
Verso.
Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth.
Creo que es que se siente demasiado por
We are
encima.
one and the same.
Uy, le viene a Torga. Esta necro, no, ¿cómo se llama? Typhoon.
Is that?
Son de cuadros chivas.
Ifrit. Or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become.
Oh. Cholo.
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world.
Quiero borrarlos del todo.
Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
Sweet. Qué diseño.
My friends. My family. We have all suffered. All fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Bow down, offenders. Hearts disdain.
Esquivar eso. Espera, venga. No veo. Puedo esquivarlo. Se mueve directamente con todo. Ajá. Un pequeño delay después de donde yo. Ay. No molesto ese. Ah. Ah. Ese ataque no baja tanto. Me atajó. Puntos, como tengo que esquivar ese. El otro. Enter.
Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through gainstanding.
Parece diablos.
Only with heads hung low is penance paid. Oh, wretched mortals, incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest.
Help me, boy. Nice try.
Ese lo hago mal yo. Siempre lo hago mal ese yo. El ataque feo, el ataque feo. No sé qué es. No puedo esquivar ese. Señor. Por la mitad apenas, y seguro es una primera fase apenas. Para usar mis otros items, echarme esta poción y me la quito ya de aquí. Bueno, lo esquivé.
gifted this chance. And
Cholo,
still
man.
you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
¿Qué cree?
Wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
Slow, le dice. Ya no darkness.
Prostrate yourself.
Con bolsa, man.
I'm hurt, Torgal. Torgal, kill!
Crossbow. Uy. Uy, ese atropella. No, eso no es lo que quería. No veo, no veo. ¿Cómo cuesta medir ese? Estaba stagger ya el man. Demasiado abusivo, man. No entiendo nada. Hay momentos en los que de verdad no entiendo yo lo que está pasando. Ya vas a empezar con tu Horizon. Uf, pasé. Ah, no, no, no. Uno lo empieza a cambiar y además empieza a hacer las varas. Pool of Darkness. Dancing Steel. Okay.
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin.
Yo soy muy puro y bueno.
Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Efecto de cámara más loco. Está haciendo ver lo que él quiere. Que es Jill con Jill, no alguien más.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Clive!
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Clive!
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Es arreglo.
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Que Disney.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
That.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
This place. ¿Cómo?
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin, does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering.
Inside.
And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
Es un severo.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Ni siquiera estamos seguros.
We're leaving now. Everyone, fall back to the ship.
I will be with you anon. Thank you.
Tiene por qué sacrificarse, ma. Manda huevo. Un legado muy importante. Okay. Okay. El cristal ahí. Pues vamos. Hay como muchísimas opciones. Solo hay una. Back to their origin. Este es el último.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
El último.
Did you know that it was I who convinced His Imperial Highness to join you in stone here? All right, it may be that he was of a mind to do so already, but it was I who told him where you'd be.
It's not often our entire merry flock returns home to roost at once. I expect I should be wishing you good luck.
Calling to me.
Voy a salvar aquí. Porque. Interesante. Me da miedo ahora sí que este es el nombre del punto de no retorno, si no me equivoco. Tenemos sorpresas. No, es cierto.
Still alive, I see.
Que al parecer se van a
Something
desbloquear los
tells me
cycles.
that I saw on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Sí, es demasiado enredo. Están todos.
Is this everyone?
Sí, no, pero sí.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Era Twinside. Yeah.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new mother crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
Obviamente hace eso.
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry.
Vayan a hacer
Ain't that
side
right,
quests.
Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
Bugger off.
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
Tablas deben ser pesadísimas.
Joshua seemed upset.
¿Ya puedo visitar todos los demás lugares?
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Sword. Comprar. Qué idiota. Se me jaló una torta.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
No me gasté los elixirs.
You'll not find a better price than
Par de
that.
tónicos.
It'd better all be
Lo
here.
demás se fue.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Bueno, suave para venderle.
Still
Chácheres.
alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
200. No había nada.
Is that all?
Ay. Ok.
What's that for, dear?
No puedo. Me falta algo. Me falta. Dark Steel. Es un poquito más fuerte que la que tengo. No es tampoco un montón. Pero probablemente tiene otra forma. Esto sí lo puedo hacer y esto sí lo puedo hacer, pero me quedaría sin nada para el. ¿Llame?
Fine.
¿Momento no?
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to these
Quiero más. Carta. New Life. viene un montón de sidequests probablemente. Revisar mis... hablar con esto, ¿no? Revisarle todo lo que ha pasado, que fue un montón, y probablemente no va a aparecer tanto ahí, pero sí fue un montón. Entonces...
Good morrow to you,
no
my
logro
friend.
con ese nombre.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. You wish to study the tomes?
Pues claro, quién es quién, qué ha pasado cuándo y... Ustedes sí. Hablar con Joshua. A ver si tengo cacerías nuevas. Después de hablar con Joshua. ¿Voy a hablar con usted?
Clive,
Estar toda huevada.
how may I help you today?
Lord God.
Here you are.
In a bottle. Está este raro.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Ahora. Bueno, si se ve de fondo, yo estaba pensando, ¿será que vamos a ver?
You be careful up there. If you happen to snag your britches on anything, be sure to bring them back to me. I'll get them patched up right away.
Gracias.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land.
Sí, ¿no? Él bien podría estar ahí y no
Should
joder a
Ultima
nadie.
prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
Sorprendido que nadie se ha muerto. Oh, Theodore.
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Un
Then
cañón.
it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. Are you certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
Todo el mundo es chiva en este juego. Solo los malos no. Pero todos los demás son personajes tuanis.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Take as much time as you need, brother. Something tells me Ultima will wait.
Ok. ¿Está chill? El otro... Bueno.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea.
Lo que pienso no ha sido de noche ahí, ¿no?
Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right. weren't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I
hicieron
haven't
seis
forgotten
quests.
anything.
Ok, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aquí. Solo aquí. Mapa. Ahí, ok, 8, 9 y 10. Tenemos 10 side quests por hacer. Revisar las cartas. Hay 2. Tiene hambre. Hay que darle de comer.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Es de los más importantes. Gracias, nunca me ha dejado solo. Ustedes
I
tienen
will
un
not
diálogo.
forget this kindness,
Ah,
my lord.
bien. Va. Quiero que hay un montón de cacerías.
Lady Karen is seen.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to
yeah.
ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Go away now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Tan feliz de poder manejar la cámara que quiera.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, You were looking west, toward Rosaria.
Rosaria?
Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Okay. Vamos a revisar la pizarra de cacerías y nos vamos. La gente tiene mucho que decir. La gente tiene side quests. No hay cacerías. Ahí está. Rayos. Vamos para... un botecito de esa isla es.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you were a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
No creo.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did Did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Bien.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
Estoy resignados aquí.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Yay. Complete. Puede ser uno más. Es muy bonito. Debes de hacer esos otros, ¿verdad? Ok. A ver quiénes tienen. Si no son de los main characters. Saco los otros main characters para el final. Y hay uno. Hay uno de.
There's something about it.
Doris.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Close.
All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Bien, más for ya. Hay mucho que hablar. Todos los voy a ver. Algo nuevo.
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion. When all along he was here, standing right beside me. All this time, my heart has...
Smith. Chiquillos. ¿Están los chiquillos?
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore?
Sid, you have to help us.
Suena demasiado viejo para cómo se ve.
You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Ah, right after she got back from saving you from Stonehair.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Oh, don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Voy a ir a
Don't
todos los
scare him.
mundos, a todos los
It's
otros.
not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Otorga la estructura. Cortito, preciso.
Miss Shirley says we're not allowed in the dungeon. But Miss Mididol doesn't mind.
Ok, vamos a ver.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this comes here to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordill. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has Mididol mentioned a new project yet?
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Aquí está el aceite. Vamos por el aceite primero. Que no requiere pelea. Después vamos por la tortuga y vamos a parar después de este. Mucho rato y
It's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. This should be enough.
Peleas con esos bichos. Hace falta. Y vamos por.
Let's go. No holding back. Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Toggle, where would you hide?
Necio, mae, la música.
Back to the stables, Carl. It looks like we found him. Nice try.
Ow.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
A ver qué es lo que necesito porque creo pareció cacerías.
So what do I owe the honor? So what would it be?
Salido todavía.
That it? Fine.
Por hacer esa cacería. Igual tengo que conversar con todos un montón. De irme voy a hablar con absolutamente todo el mundo. Yo solo estoy haciendo side quests. Y haré cacerías, pero no me sale nada. Tampoco verme por el otro lado. ¿Y usted? No me ha aparecido más. Estoy seguro que falta, no hay espacio. Me falta eso. Ese Darksteel, me falta uno. Bueno, suave. Ahí lo gasté en otra cosa. Pero bueno, es capaz de que me venda, no entiendo nada de esto. No entiendo nada. Solo Thanatos tengo ahí. Ok. ¿Qué que me falta? ¿No ha salido?
Mid.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
Right.
And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
A ver. Entonces,
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look!
There's no one there.
I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Puedo creer que la gente se queja de los sidequests de este juego. Son todos wholesome. Todos bien. La mayoría. Los primeros sí son un poco borrosos, pero
Well,
todos tienen un propósito.
They did.
Y esto
They
no
kept
es un
it somewhere
side
nice and
quest.
safe.
Es necesario.
Will it work?
will it work? It's perfect!
You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own, but with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see.
Yeah.
That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Deben
Clive.
volar.
So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Oh, your head.
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
Recuerda Chrono Cross.
Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Está bien. Bueno, no hay que hacer. Igual podría ayudar mucho al progreso.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. En este no logramos mucho. Model airship. Ah, este va para la parte.
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder. Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
Okay.
You're not leaving already, are you?
No.
Give a melon off, Clive.
Pero primero vamos a salvar. Voy a hacerle un solo side quest más acá. Voy a ir a hacer los que están afuera. Pues hago los de acá porque son como más íntimos, más personales. Entonces, dejar para el puro final. Por frente de este mae. No se me olvide lo que iba a hacer. Y vamos a salvar, apagar y descansar. Bueno, listo. Casi llegamos al final.